The Aston Martin 177 is named the 177 because they only made 77 of them. This is one of the most unique looking Aston Martins. It's got a 7.3 liter V12, makes 750 horsepower, front engine, rear wheel drive. As you can see, there's carbon fiber absolutely everywhere inside of this car. I believe the body is made out of a carbon fiber tub, and if you look under the hood where the 7.3 liter V12 is, you can see more carbon fiber everywhere. It's got pull and push rod. Maybe it's just push rod. Pull. It's one of those type of suspensions, pull or push rod, or maybe both, which is the same type of suspension that I believe Formula One cars have or used to have. They probably still do. But let's go see how this thing performs in this game. We will be doing a S1 drift build as well as an S1 race build, but we're going to start off with S1 racing. Now, if you want to use the tunes that we're using today, all you have to do is look up my gamer tag as well as the tunes. There's S1 drift and S1 race. Today, we're starting with S1 race. In our S1 race class, we are using semi-slick tires that are upgraded as far as they will go, as well as the front rim size is increased. Everything else is fully upgraded. That's the only way you can get it to S1 900. If you do full race, slick race tires, it'll go over. That being said, since there are no engine upgrades and this is all-wheel drive swapped, there is no way you'll be able to make this thing top of S1 with dirt tires or off-road tires. It will not be competitive in S1 off-road racing or cross-country, not that anyone really plays cross-country. But let's go take a lap or two around the Horizon Mexico circuit just to see how our S1 time does. And of course, here we go. We are going to skip to our flying lap. Now, I believe the S1 time we are going up against is that of one that we set in the Anniversary Edition Viper. I'm pretty sure the one we are racing right here is not the Anniversary Edition Viper. If it is, I don't like the blue color. But this is basically a direct comparison between our time as the S1 Anniversary Edition Viper compared to this car. And that being said, it does very well. This car has 1,000 horsepower. It's got semi-slick tires on it. The handling leaves a little bit to be desired, but if you hit your lines correctly, it does it very, very well. This thing, it handles good. It leaves a little bit to be desired. It does not turn in as sharply as I would like it to. It brakes very, very well, which is a big plus, and then I just screwed the shift up there, go me. Other than that, I've got no complaints. If it turned in a little bit sharper, I think it would be faster than our Anniversary Edition Viper. And I don't think in real life this car would do that. Anyway, it is very wide. It is also a very good looking car. There is our first lap. We got a 59.6. I'm going to do a couple more and I will check back in when we finish to see if we got a better time or not. Alright, we did end up beating our time by just a hair. We were a 59.4, I think is what we got. This is easily capable of going like high 58s or low 59s, even lower than we already had. It is quite a quick car. I kept screwing up though. Either way, let's move on to how capable is it while drifting. And for that, we have to go over to my S1 drift tune. Of course, it's running snow tires, drift suspension, and it's all-wheel drive, and it's got our typical drift tune in it, which makes it very slidey. Something else interesting that I think I should point out, right? This car does not have any, like, festival, what do you call it? It gives you XP boost for festival races or career races, whatever you want to call it. This car doesn't have any of those under the Car Mastery area, which is a little strange. Anyway, to the top of the mountain. Here we are at the top of the mountain. Of course, let's get a run up just to get a little feel of it, because I haven't drifted this thing in since yesterday, really. I'm making this on, what day is it, Friday? I made both of these tunes yesterday, made them to where I liked them, and then I did not get to record the video yesterday, so here we are. This thing, it drifts very well, and this tune does very well in just staying in first gear. You can shift it up to second if you want, but the tire speed increase is pretty much negligible. It might be 15 miles an hour. It does kind of, if you're not really keeping it stuck into the power, it does kind of bog down a little bit, but it's okay. This is actually quite a fast corner machine, not so much a very sideways machine. It should make up for the points you lose being sideways by the speed that it goes, because it is quite quick. You can see we're doing right around 70, which is a little faster than typical. Usually in my cars, I'm going more sideways, around like 50 to 60 miles an hour. Either way, I do quite like this car. It does kind of bother me that 70 miles an hour is Or maybe it's 80. I don't know. Either way, the limit for the freaking wing, the hydraulic wing, is up there, and it makes it just pop up and go back like that. It makes it pop up and go back down all the time. I don't like it. That, and when you tap the brakes, it does it sometimes too. Come on, make the corner. Nice and wide corner, that one. This thing has a lot of grip for drifting. It's actually quite good. And the issue is you can't get another one because the auction house doesn't have any. You can't get them, like you have to do what I did with my Anniversary Edition Viper and just sit there and try and snipe them for hours. Which, by the way, was completely worth it. I race both of those all the time. It's great. I love having two of them. It also seems like if you're going sideways, it likes to pop down, which is a little strange. I don't know. This guy says, let's go on an adventure. No, I'm doing something else right now. I'm recording a video. I wish Forza Link had something like that said, hey, I'm making a YouTube video or something. I think that'd be funny. My favorite one, though, is... Or no, it's not that one. It's Morbid Time. That's the one. Best Forza Link catchphrase of all time. I still haven't even seen the movie. Oh, I just shifted into reverse like an idiot. I'm completely distracted and just talking and hosting a podcast by myself, and we're already at 700,000 points. This car is quite good. I have not brought it down this mountain just yet. This is the first time going down the mountain. You're experiencing it with me firsthand. Yeah, this thing is quite good. Quick. Sideways. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make it so we can make it all the way without screwing up. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, this thing is quite good. Yeah, it's weird. That wing likes to pop up when you're going more straight, and then when you get going sideways, it likes to pop down. I think it's 60 miles an hour might be the limit, but it doesn't like us being sideways, which is kind of strange. I just realized how many points we were at. This thing's going to be over 1 million, for sure. For sure, we might beat our personal best. It's 1,070,000, so probably not, but it is over 1 million. Look at that. That's pretty sick. $1,052,000, that's not bad. I think my personal best is 1,072,000, which is, that's pretty ridiculous that I just did one time to that. I could probably do that and beat my personal best, which I might do later, but this car's pretty unique. It's cool looking. It's very, I mean, it's an exclusive car, really. If you own one of these in real life, you're a billionaire, because there's 77 of them. It looks great, though. This is a great looking car. For references, with all the upgrades we had for drifting, the PI points were like 850 something, and then if we were to put on like off-road tires, it's only going to be 1 PI point higher. That means this car will not be capable of doing off-road. It just won't. Alright, thank you everyone for looking over the Aston Martin 177 with me. This is a sick car. Is it worth getting? Absolutely. The Peel that's later on in the playlist? Probably not. I wouldn't go for it. I hate that car. I mean, I have one because I'm a collector in this game. I have all the cars. But I'm not going to get another one. I don't care that much. That being said, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.